How you doing, officer?
How you doing? I'm Corporal Butts over in Guard City Police Department. Nice to meet you.
I'm legit.
Alright, the reason I pulled you over, okay? The state of Georgia does not allow off-road vehicles to operate on a highway, okay? I see you got a tag.
Yeah.
I see it's registered in another state. Do you have a copy of your insurance?
Yes, it's in my phone.
No? Okay. So why did we register the vehicle in South Dakota?
I go up to South Dakota as well.
Okay, because I'm thinking it's because they wouldn't issue registration for it in the state of Georgia. See, we see a lot of people with side-by-sides and stuff like that. They can't obtain registration to operate illegally in Georgia.
Yeah.
So they go to Montana or South Dakota.
Yeah.
So.
But you know, December 1st, they made it legal for the state of Georgia. December 1st. You can register it in Georgia.
He's arguing with me about the...
No, I'm not arguing with you. Oh, no.
If it's registered in South Dakota.
Officer, I'm not arguing with you, officer. You're right. I'm not arguing with you.
So why are we riding on the road?
What you mean? I can ride it. I'm insured. I got registration. You said I can't ride it on the highway. I didn't know that this was the highway. I'm going to get off the highway. All you got to do is tell me to get off the highway. I'm not arguing with you. I know a couple officers from Garden City, you know, I have no problem with. Officer Ziegler from Pula, I have no problem with. I know a couple guys around here. But like I said, I didn't know that you can't ride on the highway.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Don't see
I wouldn't have came over here if I would have known that. And I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you what I know, you know, from speaking to other officers from Garden City and Pula.
Okay.
Like I said, I wouldn't be on this road had I known that.
All right. Give me just 3 minutes, all right?
Go ahead. Is Officer Chad here? Officer Chad working?
Who's that?
Is Officer Chad working?
Officer Chad?
Yeah.
No, he's not working.
All right. I'm not trying to start no problems. I just didn't know where he told me, oh, you on the highway or whatever. I didn't know that.
So, I just reviewed everything under the state statute. You've got registration, you've got insurance, you've got the proper tires and everything else. It is considered an ATV, but you do meet the requirements to operate on the state roadway as it is right now.
That's this road, right? Yeah, I didn't know that.
On a public highway. You can't ride on the sidewalk and things like that.
Yeah.
You can ride on the roadway.
I didn't know that. Trust me, I would not.
You're good.
I did not know that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what he said, but I wasn't arguing with him. I was just telling him, you know, what I know, what the people told me, what I registered my bike told me.
And you got to say, one of the reasons, because we've had a lot of issues.
I know. That's why I got registered. Because like I was telling him, I ride a lot. I'm from Pula. I ride a lot of Pula.
Right.
Ziegler know me. Officer Chad from Garden City.
Yeah.
Roberts from Chatham County. They all know me. Everybody in Pula know me. I don't cause no problem or none of that. You know, I just want him to get familiar with me because I don't want to be pulling me over for some bullshit.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? I'm late picking up the damn kids from daycare now.
I got you. You good to go though, okay?
Yeah, but like I didn't know. I just gotta get my stuff from him though. I don't know what he's doing, but I didn't know. I ain't trying to start no problems. No problems.
So we don't have a residence in South Dakota, right?
No.
Don't have a residence in South Dakota.
I ride up there though. I'm an ATV
I get that.
enthusiast.
Okay, I get that. What I'm saying is that the vehicle was registered in South Dakota because you know that the vehicle couldn't get registration here, right? I'm not issuing a citation, okay? But I'm not an idiot, all right? I've seen the same thing with UTVs and stuff like that, okay?
Yeah, I understand.
Now, the same laws do apply to you, okay?
Yeah.
Once you move here, which you've been a resident, you said you've been here 4 years, okay?
6. I've been in Pula for 4.
Okay, so technically, that's a violation of the fact that you haven't changed the registration over to Georgia, which you can't get one in Georgia, okay?
Like you said, I can't get one in Georgia.
Right, I understand that, okay? But what I'm saying is by operating a tag on a vehicle from another state here when you're a resident here is against the law,
Yeah.
okay? I'm not issuing a citation for you, all right? I'm just telling you.
I'm not gonna ride on this road no more
right,
either.
so this is US Highway 80, okay?
Yeah, I got that.
It's Georgia Highway 21, okay? And then the other, so where with these things, the big issue with them is safety, okay?
Yeah.
So there are states and there are roadways where it's prohibited. Where it says that it's prohibited, you can't ride.
Yeah.
You've got high pressure tires, which is not usually the case for these, all right?
Yeah, I know. I was
These
just
are
trying to get right so you don't give me a hard time. That's why I
I'm
got
not trying to give you a hard time. You have to understand that
No, I understand
99%
totally.
of people that are riding down the road
understand. You
don't
think
they
listen,
still have off-road tires on it. They still,
look,
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna add you to the list. Now I know you now. Just like Officer Chad, Ziegler, and everybody from Pula, and Roberts from Chatham County, I gotta add you to the list because I want you to know my name, get familiar with me, because I stay up, baby. You ain't gonna see me on this road no more, but you might see me on the back blocks, whatever don't contain highway.
My issue with it beyond from now, it's gonna be the fact that I know for a fact that you've lived here for 46 years, that you have a South Dakota plate, and you don't have a Georgia plate. That's gonna be my issue with it.
So you always gonna give me a hard time every
I'm not gonna
time?
give you a hard time.
That's what you gonna do then?
I'm just saying that
I'm not gonna ride on this road no more. You're not gonna see me on this road.
I know for a fact that you live here, you don't live in South Dakota.
I don't live
there. So if you were a car, I would treat that no different. If I pulled you over today in a car, right?
Yeah.
And you've been living here for 4 years, but your car still had a South Carolina plate, or a South Dakota plate, because that's where you live.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna treat you any different than that guy. My honest concern, it's not so much you, because you were being respectful.
Yeah.
My honest concern is
that's
people
what I'm
that
gonna
don't see you and hate you.
Yo, you know what? I respect that. I respect that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I respect that. I respect that though. Look, I appreciate you.
Just know if you're riding around on it, it's gonna catch people's attention because, like I said, 99% of people riding around, they don't have insurance. They have, 8 PSI in their tires. They're not running a 30 PSI tire. Okay?
Yeah.
I know a little bit about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but look.
So in the state of Georgia, the definition for off-road vehicle, a seat that's designed to be straddled with handlebars for control and low pressure tires.
Yeah, but you heard what I said about December 1st where they changed it, right?
They still define it as the same thing. I just looked on the.
It's for side by sides though, right? You gotta have seatbelts. You gotta get an inspection. You sure you looked it up? December 1st.
Hold on. They still have the same classifications on there. Okay, they've got this is a number 1, so it's an off-road vehicle, like Title I off-road vehicle, because of the weight. And then when it goes up to side by sides, it's because of weight. Like I think 900 something pounds is the barrier. This thing obviously only weighs like 3.
Yeah.
So they classify it differently by their weight. Okay.
Yeah.
There's been talk that they are going to do that. There's also been talk that they're not, because there's many truck things that people have been buying, the key trucks.
Yeah.
They're not issuing registration.
It's a lot of guys though. Like I said, ever since December 1st hit, they've been doing it because December 1st they changed it. All you got to do is get the seat belts and everything, street tires, mirrors, horn, light, brakes, turn signals. That's everything you need. And the mirrors, boom, you good to go. They changed it, so you gonna see a lot of guys out now with side by sides. I'm gonna be the only one with this. I can't speak for nobody else with this, but when you see me, we just gonna have a nice conversation.
All I gotta say is
I'm gonna try to go home if you let me go home. I promise you I'm gonna be safe. I'm not out here, getting crazy.
No, very respectful. You know what I mean?
Tell Chad I said what's up, man.
I'm just saying you're gonna keep
Look, tell Officer Chad, the guy with the PNT, said what's up, man. I'm telling you, man. That's my boy right there. We get along very well. That's why I got plates on here, because of him. Nope, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Officer Chad put me on. Don't look, I'm putting you on the list. Don't be on the other list. I'm putting you on the list, man. Thank you, buddy. I gotta turn left on Dean Forest, so I'm gonna go down the middle.
Because if somebody pulls out,
I'm saying you want me to, I'm just saying whatever you want me to do. I'm just trying to make it look good.